Hey guys, welcome back to Gibbs Mods. We have an interesting little, I want to say Plinker here, but we'll see what it does. From Phantom Tech, as well as a collaboration with Shanye. This is the MZ01 MangZhong lever action Nerf Ballistic knife blaster. It's a really long name, but I'm going to just call it the MangZhong. Basically, it's an inline clip up here where you can hold 4 darts plus an extra one. You have a rubber blade, if you will, rubber to keep it safe, and then lever action. And this looked interesting to me when I first saw it on M416 gelblasters.com, and I said, okay, I'll bite. And you can pick yours up as well for, I think it costs $96 on their site, but it looked really cool, and I want to get into it. So first off, I do want to note that it does come in 4 different colors. It comes in this orange and white. It comes in a pink and blue. It comes in a green, orange, and gray. And then finally a clear and black. So yeah, let's get into the box here. Alright. Very cool. So it looks like there's a little bit of assembly required. There she is. Interesting. Alright, so the breech loads up here. Interesting. You have your tube magazine up front, and then your power spring in the back here, blender tube and whatnot. And it looks like we can swap out this spring with 2 springs that come with. Now, this does include 2 springs, I believe a swappable barrel. There's your rubber blade. Yeah, oh yeah, that's rubber. Yeah, there's your other barrel. So this barrel's a little bit longer. Okay, cool. So that's, I'm guessing, for the higher FPS stuff. The stock one, which I probably is in here already, hits 90 FPS with the, and that's a 1.33 millimeter spring. The next spring up, which I'm guessing is oh, this one. This is the next upgrade. This is a 1.4 millimeter spring. This will get you probably about 120 FPS, and then your 1.7, which says that it gets to 110. So we will test all that and see. But let's first off get everything out of here. Alright, so in the box you have the blaster itself, you have an extended barrel, your 2 other springs that you can swap for different FPS levels, 2 bags of these glow darts, I'm guessing, by the looks of the heads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20 of these. Your rubber blade, which is very rubbery. There's a little bit of a hardness in it, but it's not gonna do any damage. You do have some O-rings here and a small O-ring in there for replacement if you need to. 5 screws, I'm guessing, to put all together. Now I'm gonna have to put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it looks like. So yeah, we'll put those in. And then they also include some hex keys to assemble it. I don't know what these pieces are here, these little silver pieces. Oh, I see. They go around the lever. Okay, if they wear out. Okay, cool. And then they give you an extra pin, which I'm going to guess goes here, if need be. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like right there. Okay, cool. Always good to have extra pieces on hand. And then this piece will actually let you switch out the spring, I believe. Yeah, nice. I like that. That reminds me of the ZWQ, was it the bays? Yeah, I think it's the bays. Yeah, very nice. Like that feature a lot. So, let's see how we attach this guy first. This looks like it just goes on like so. Is this friction fit? Ooh. Oh, yep. Cool. That looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. For HVZ, this would be like your ultimate backup. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so I started putting these screws in, and they don't really fit in all the what I thought were holes where they went. They either don't go in all the way, or they actually don't even screw in. So I'm not sure what those are for, or what. But I did find out how to switch out the barrels with these two screws up here, which you use the smallest hex key that it came with to switch those out. But for now, we will do some FPS testing with stock performance. So I guess 90 FPS is what they're claiming. We'll load some short darts that came with it, see what these hit, and of course try our 1 gram darts, see what those do as well. And then we'll come back and I'll show you how to switch out the spring, which I kind of already showed you, and then the barrel as well. But let's see what this hits out of the gate. I'll show you how to load it right here. So basically you just push in your dart, like so. I think you can do one more if you prime it. So when you pull it down, you'll see what happens. The pusher goes up, and then you can actually load another one right there, I think. Actually, no. Then when you put it down, when you pull the lever back down, pusher will actually push the dart down and forward, and then you can load another one and have basically 5. So 4 up here and then 1 loaded. And then you're ready to blast. So cool. So yeah, let me go test this on the chronograph real quick, and let's see what we get. All right, guys, here we're at the door with the stock version of the MangZhong Nerf Ballistic knife blaster thing. I do have 4 darts that came with it loaded in the magazine tube up here, and 1 ready to go. So let's see what this thing gets on stock performance. 67. 67 again. 71. 45. A little off. 75. So about 75 FPS on the stock, not quite 90. Maybe with a different dart type. Let's try one. I went in and I put in some Dart Zone Max Nitro darts. Let's see if these go anything above 75. 64. Error. 62. 58. Last shot. 59. So it's very not powerful. It's basically stock Nerf performance right out of the gates. But let's put a bigger spring in there and see what that does. Alright, now that we're back at the desk here, let's go ahead and swap out the spring and swap out the barrel. So you're going to take your smallest hex key that it came with. You're going to undo these 2 screws up here. Hopefully it's just these 2. Or maybe it might be 3 actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Don't lose these. And just like that, should be able to take your barrel out, I think. Let's see. Anything else holding it in? It's hard to tell. Oh, 2 on the other side. Okay, so there's 4. Cool. See if I have to pop the blade off first. And it feels loose. Oh, there you go. Front end comes off just like that. And barrel comes out just like so. Cool. So we'll switch it with the longer barrel here. Put this side in just like so. Make sure that's on. Make sure your follower spring goes up in the top there. Just like so. Everything goes back to the same. And now you can put your 4 screws in and your rubber blade back on. So I'll do that real quick here. Alright, once you got those back in, you're good to go on both sides. And now we can switch out the spring. So, let's see. We're going to do the next one up, which is the 1.4 spring. We'll see what that does first. And now that we've already done the barrel, all we have to do is switch out the spring for the next thing. So let's go ahead and pop that out. There's your spring rest. I believe that's some cushioning of some sort. Your stock spring. Your upgrade spring. There we go. In. We'll load up some more darts here that it came with, and we'll see what the difference is in FPS at the door. All right, let's go ahead. All right, here we are with the extended barrel in it and the second upgrade spring. Now it claims to hit 120. The other one claimed to hit 90, which it didn't do. So we'll see what this one does. Let's see what it do. Ooh, okay, that does 90. And coming off to the side. 48, kind of lobbed out. 85. Okay. Wow, that fishtailed out of there. That was ridiculous. Let's get some better darts in there. Okay, I went ahead and I loaded up some Worker Gen 3 1 gram darts. Let's see what these do. 103. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. 76. A little bit lower. 74. 89. 108. So this spring and this barrel combination seems to be a little bit better. I can't tell if it's over barreled with this spring or not. There weren't really any instructions. You could probably use this spring with the shorter barrel and you might get a little bit higher FPS. But let's go ahead and switch out to the 1.7 millimeter spring. I went ahead and I put the 1.7 millimeter spring in there. Now I will say this is a little bit of a tougher prime, not too much. It's tolerable, but I went ahead and loaded up 5 of the darts that it came with, and then we'll test some Worker Gen 3s as well and see what that does comparatively. So let's see if it hits 200 like it says, but let's go. Woohoo! 173. Error. Probably did about the same though, I was going pretty fast. 172. 181. 160. All right, on to the other darts. All right, here we go with the Worker Gen 3s. Let's see what these do. 165. 174. 153. 103. 169. So, yeah. Probably not going to hit 200 unless you use a really specific type of dart or ammo. Most likely a lighter dart like Dragon darts, the siren, Springer darts, whatever those are called, or 50 cal foam balls, which I do want to try because why not? I actually want to see how many 50 cal foam balls I can actually load in this top tube magazine. So give me 1 second. All right, so I went ahead and I loaded up 13 50 cal foam balls in here. Now, if you pull this forward, because if there's ever a jam or something, you can actually pull this forward a little bit. I'm not going to do it right now because if I do, they're all going to go, you know, spring out. This piece actually holds in the darts so they don't spring out. So I'm going to just load one and see what it does. I expect it to hit to 100 with these, but let's see what it does. Woohoo! 235. 226. 230. 231. 224. So yeah, it's well over 200 with the 50 cal foam balls. Some about half the size of a half dart and a little bit lighter. So yeah, you're not gonna have any accuracy, but it's still fun. I would say this is a good plinker for HVZ standards, but other than that, that's about it. I will say if you can carry it around with a stronger spring in it and the longer barrel, you're gonna have a better chance of hitting stuff. Because the other ones tend to not be as consistent and accurate with darts. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. And for you know, what was it, $96? It's a pretty cool gimmick blaster, if you will. I'll leave a link down below, of course, if you want to get your own at M416 Gel Blasters. Other than that, guys, please like, subscribe, share, and all that fun mess. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.